Hey guys, Michelle here for TogetherweR Mondays. I'm sorry this video is up late. My schedule has been busy as anything and I just didn't get a chance to post my video. But this week the topic is how to incorporate unsafe foods into your diet. And I think that the reason I picked this topic was just because I thought um, it's something that everyone can contribute to and add a little thought to. I know some people have been and will be addressing looking at your unsafe foods and um, kind of recognizing and slowly incorporating them more. The thing that I want to look at though is incorporating unsafe quantities as opposed to a specific food. I know sometimes at parties, there'll be an open bowl of food and I will label it as unsafe because I don't want to binge and I don't want to overeat on it. And so I kind of just ward away from it entirely. And that's kind of not what we're called to do at a party. At a party, we're supposed to be enjoying and having fun. And so, what I want to look at is a way to kind of look at quantity sizes and help make them not unsafe, help incorporate that into your diet. The thing that I really want to look at, though, wouldn't be a party situation. It would be just in a regular meal. Mine is my example specifically in lunch, so that's what I'll be going off of, but you guys can apply it to whatever. Um, but the thing that I'm thinking of is sometimes it terrifies me to have a certain amount of food. For me, I'm a huge fan of strawberry jelly on bread, like in a sandwich. I think that's so good. But I can't eat a full sandwich because I have such negative connotations with it and that it's just labeled as unsafe because to me it seems like I'm eating a lot of food if I would have one sandwich, which is one sandwich. Um, and so one thing that I had to do recently was say, okay, having half a sandwich I'm comfortable with, but how can I increase that and eat a normal amount and still work with that? The fact that I like half sandwiches. So what I had done was I took my half sandwich and I made it the way that I typically make my half sandwich, and then I put it in my lunchbox, and then I waited like a minute, and then I made my half sandwich again and put that in my lunchbox. And so for lunch that day at school, I had two half sandwiches. Now, I had to break it down in my mind and tell myself that I was only having two half sandwiches, but I was still eating a healthier amount than I had been. And looking at that and seeing how changing the quantities or even just breaking it up into your mind that it becomes a little more easier to manage. And so if you need to do anything like that, for instance, I legit had different separate baggies and I just pulled them out one at a time and pretended as if it was my first sandwich. And yet, as I said, I was already getting that food and that nutrients. And I think the thing with that would be like just looking at the quantity, even if it's at your dinner plate and you feel you're eating more than would be a good amount, tell yourself that whatever amount you're eating, you're just eating two of a safe amount. I don't know if that really makes sense. To me, it makes really good sense, and I thought that maybe I would just put it out there for anyone who does think about this and they think about the quantity of food in front of them. I know sometimes, well, not sometimes, all the time, I would pour and look through like the nutrition facts and labels on food and see how much a serving is and stuff. And instead of looking at the calories or the fat or um, anything that's directly in the food, recognizing, okay, what do I think is a safe amount? And can I have that safe amount a couple of times so that the amount of food that you will be eating is a healthy amount, if that makes sense. Um, Yes. So that's really my thought on the whole incorporating food would be to work on the quantity size and definitely expand your food and try those unsafe foods, but try them in slow ways that you're expanding the quantity each time. So start with just a little bit of an unsafe food, whether it be a bite or less than a bite, and then slowly work your way up so that you're eating a healthy amount of that food and that you can really work with that and have it as part of your diet. And a diet is like just your typical what you eat. It's not, oh, like I need to lose weight diet or I want to look fitter and stuff. A diet is the way that you eat and kind of like the lifestyle that comes around your eating habits. So, as I said in the other video that I posted actually on Monday, the question of the week is what is your favorite subject in school or just thing to talk about? Like I think I gave an example of like animals. I know I already answered this question, but I want to go a little bit more into it. I said my answer was psychology, and I'm a huge lover of psychology. I'm actually writing a psych paper for fun right now, and my friends at school are like, oh, whatever, you know. My family thinks I'm so weird. Um, but it's so weird though because my friends at school are like they think it's the best thing that I'm so in love with psychology, and then my family's like, "Oh my gosh, you like psychology? Like, oh, weird me." But yes, in addition to that, I love English. I love grammar and fixing things. So if you guys ever need like a paper edited or anything, feel free to send it to me. I would love to do it. Um, I love writing. Writing has always been a huge part of my life. I have written so many poems in recovery. I actually was taking a creative writing class last semester. Um, in eighth grade, so 2008 to 2009, I actually wrote, um, it's obviously like not published because you would know, but it's like a book. It's over 80,000 words, which is like pretty good in my opinion. Um, and it's really funny because I'm like reading it again and it's like, whoa, like I did all this character development that I forgot about. So that's really fun. Um, but yeah, I love learning about vocab, and like me and my sister always have like, we like speaking like grammatically correct. And there'll be times where we're seeing who can be more precise. Like it's really funny. But yes, I am a huge grammar and English nerd. So that's me. um, yes, so I think that really answers this video. And I look forward to next week. This is like the sixth time the phone rang, so I'm going to answer it. Bye.